Alright, what is up you guys? It is just your girl Ken and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited about today's video because truly one of my favorite videos to watch from any creator, any person, is a get ready with me. It's so authentic to who the person is. I'm always looking for new products, new tips, new tricks when it comes to doing your makeup. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna take off my glasses and we're gonna get started. I recently have been trying to go for like a very light, all natural makeup look. So I'll show you my products, my recommendations, all that stuff. If you can see, I kind of have some redness. I did get sunburned over a week ago and it's still here. So my main goal is to cover that up. I've always had just like really patchy red skin on my face. There's nothing wrong, it's just the texture of it. So first thing I do is moisturize my face. I have been using the Ultra Para Cream from First Aid Beauty. I love First Aid Beauty as a brand. I think they make some really great products that I'm obsessed with, but as someone that has really dry skin, something that makes your makeup, in my opinion, look very natural is having like a glowy finish to it. So moisturizing and prepping your skin is important. The next thing I do is take this Tula eye balm, which I'm literally almost out of, and just swipe it under my eyes. This is the foundation that I use. It is Wet n Wild. You cannot get a cheaper, better product. It does so well. I used to use the Nars foundation for years, still love it. I just think $40 to $50 for a foundation that I go through rather quickly is a little bit much. So while I'm on a budget, I've been switching to this and it's genuinely $5. Comes in several different shades. It also comes in a dewy and matte finish. I swear by the dewy. This is in the shade Shell Ivory, but I do have like 3 other colors. And then recently to apply my makeup, I swear by this. It is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. This speeds up my makeup routine by nothing else. I simply just rub in the makeup. I always try to blend down my neck because I feel like sometimes my face is a different color than my body, but I've never claimed to be perfect. Alright, so I think that did a pretty good job of evening things out, but I will say what I love about this foundation is I do consider it to be pretty buildable, so if I want just a little extra coverage in certain areas, I can go back and do so. And I will say, by using blending brush instead of a beauty blender, I do think it shears out the foundation more. When you dab it, it stays a little bit more concentrated and heavy, which isn't a bad thing, but I'd rather use a little bit more product for a more sheer look to it. Also, can we just talk about how makeup is being designed nowadays to give you the no makeup look? Like, what a world we live in, you know? Next product I'm going to use is the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer. Now I will say, I recently repurchased this in the same shade I've always worn, and it's a lot darker than it used to be. I do like how the formula works though. I do still love, I would say the Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer is probably still my favorite. This one's just a lot more cost effective. I think it's $6. And again, using that same brush, I just pat or blend depending on the spot and the coverage that I want. Alright, next, if you know me, you know the Milk Cream Contour. I swear by this. Best product, game changer, will never use another one most likely. Truly has changed my makeup and my face. It's also the easiest cream contour to blend. It looks so natural. I will say they could come out with a larger shade range because I think they currently have 2. I love Milk makeup and I am a ride or die for this product. Same brush going in. I pat this one instead of rubbing it just so that it doesn't remove the layer of foundation underneath. And I'll do it quickly everywhere and then go back in. The jawline is the one I really have to be careful of because if I don't do it well enough, it sticks out. Alright, so that is contour. What's also nice about the Milk contour, just like everything else, it is buildable. Now, something I forgot to do is I don't like to use a lot of powder products because, as I mentioned, my skin's very dry and it just creates more problems, in my opinion, the more powder I use. I have recently started to set my under eyes with this Milk setting powder because my under eyes crease. I don't like bake it or anything because I think that's a little too much for my dry skin, but I just do a light coating to help at least a little bit prevent the creasing where I can. And then I'll take a fluffy brush and just take like the tiniest bit of powder and put it on my forehead because I have expression lines and that will crease throughout the day, so that kind of helps eliminate the creasing. This, you guys, I've got to put you on this liquid blush. I have been using it for around a month. It is from Walmart, $4. It's from the brand Profusion Cosmetics. It's called Blush Hour and it's in the shade Rosé. I love, love, love how it looks, and I simply put a couple dabs on my face like that, and then again, same brush, you see the theme. This is also buildable. Woo, so close to being done. Again, I'm taking a fluffy brush. I know this isn't a highlighter brush, but I've began to love it as a highlighter because it just distributes it so lightly, so evenly. I currently have been using Fort de France and the Nars highlighter. It's just something I've had. I wouldn't say it's a favorite or anything special. It just does the job, and I lightly put on highlighter as so. And my goal with highlighter is to kind of look like a subtle glow, not a streak of glitter. I am currently on the market for a liquid highlighter that doesn't break the bank, so we'll see. What I will say I do is I take a more of a fine point brush that I'm sure is supposed to be for eyeshadow, go back into my highlighter and do my nose highlight. I do one line down the middle and do a little bit on my nose and like kind of tap it in so it's not too harsh. And then I will also take a little bit and put it above my upper lip just to make it stick out. And typically when I do my normal face of makeup, all I do is add mascara, but I'm feeling a little extra, I'll show you my simple go-to eye makeup look. It's nothing crazy. This is the Park Avenue Princess Tarte bronzer. Sometimes I'll use this to blend my contour down my neck if it's a little uneven, but also use it for is just kind of a take all eyeshadow. I just put it in my crease. I put a little bit more on the outside. It kind of just brings the warmth of my cheeks to my eyes. And I like it to be very, very subtle because I'm a simple gal. What I'll do for my lid, this is a highlighter illuminator from Milk, and I just rub it on my finger and simply tap it on kind of the inner corner of my lid. This doesn't really have a whole lot of color to it. I like that it's not as pigmented as a normal glitter or shimmer shadow. It's kind of looks like a fairy just went and pixie dust your eyelid. And then the last thing I do when I do my natural eyeshadow, same highlighter as before, same little brush as before. I just put the tiniest bit on the inner corner to make it pop, so you have a light, a medium, and a dark, and it's all things that are already on your face anyway, so it doesn't really look like, oh hi, I'm wearing eyeshadow. It's just like, oh, it's accentuating the shadows and the light spots on my face. And then of course, in my opinion, the most important step, mascara. I love this Essence brand, also very affordable. I want to say $4. This is the volume mascara. I need to get a new one, but I love it. But I also think this one does a good job of not, specifically on my lower lashes, it does not rub off and make like a black smudge line, which naturally my lashes are so long, it kind of creates a shadow. But if a mascara smudges, I'm out. Okay, let me do the other eye. See that? That works wonders. If I wasn't talking and like showing you through it, it would be a 15-10 minute makeup process, and that just transformed my face. And my goal is to look kind of just like an enhanced version of my natural self. I also hope you took away some product recommendations. You saw just about everything I used was under $10. I don't do a setting spray or anything unless it's like a really special occasion. Be sure to like and subscribe because that's going to conclude this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love little chit chats. Get ready with me. Maybe the next time I do this, I'll have new products or I'll do a Q&A at the same time. But there's lots of fun stuff coming. A vlog, a couple sit downs, so stay tuned. And also follow me on Instagram and TikTok because I post there a lot more frequently. But I love you. I will also have all the products that I used today linked down below if you want to order them online, whatever, or reference them. Now that really is the end, and I will see you in a video real soon. Bye.